Um, so I've learned just a little while before I started recording this Monday for release on Wednesday, that Scott Hall has passed away. WWE Hall of Famer, founder of the NWO, so many accolades. The news went around today, or actually yesterday, that he was on life support. Evidently, he had some hip surgery last week, and there were some complications there, and he ended up suffering 3 heart attacks in a single day. It was put on life support and was taken off today. Um, so that, excuse me, they left him on so that his loved ones could come see him, and then took him off, and he stayed on there stayed alive, off of the support for quite a while. Um, so it's very sad when anybody dies, and someone who's that impactful and has had, excuse me, has just had such a crazy impact on their industry. There's not a lot that I could say that hasn't been already said better by someone else in the wrestling world or in the wrestling business. But I want to know, what is your favorite Scott Hall match or Scott Hall promo or Scott Hall moment, something like that? I want you to go ahead and leave me a comment below, or you can call and leave me a voicemail, 225-317-9062. That's 225-317-9062. You can leave me a voicemail on that line, and then most likely I could play that audio in next week's show so that we could talk about that. So I would greatly appreciate that. I want to let you know. Now, another bit of wrestling news that came out last week, again, and this is not typically a thing that I talk about too much in current news unless I'm just analyzing a move or something like that. I mean, if you've seen the previous episodes, you know my style is less to report and more about just to kind of analyze and break down what happened. But it's a big thing that happened in the wrestling world, and that was last Friday night's SmackDown episode. Big E, former WWE champion Big E, broke his neck. Which was a shocker. That's a big, big bummer. He posted a video that night on Twitter, saying that he, had a broken neck, but was feeling mostly okay, seemed to be in pretty good spirits. And then the next day he offered an update here. I want to go ahead and play that update just so that we can kind of take a look at it and comment on it as well. Let me go ahead and put it on these cans here so we can play the video. All right, let's take a look here.
So I got some really good news, all things considered. The C1 and C6 are indeed fractured. Not displacement, though, which is a very good thing. And I don't have any damage to my spinal cord, no ligament damage, and no surgery, which I'm very thankful for. And a pro tip, if you're going to break your neck, do it in Birmingham. They've been great. Everyone here at UAB has been great. But for real, it's meant a ton to me that so many of you have been so kind and reached out, stopped in to see me, texted me. I know I feel like I sound like a broken record, but I am very grateful, and I'm gonna be all right. It's a blessing.
All right, so I mean, he seems like he's in pretty good spirits there. It really does suck that he broke his neck. I'm sure nobody wants to break their neck, right? But I would guess, I mean, no damage to the spinal cord, like he said, no surgery needed. It seems like he's going to be coming back. And I just hope that he's healthy whenever he does. So, he's one of my current favorites of guys that are active today, and I think, wish him a speedy recovery. And I mean, tell me what you think of Big E and his situation, how you think he comes back, when you think he comes back. Let me know as well down in the comments, or again at that voicemail, or you can hit me up on Twitter. I am at Grant L. Fletcher. That link there will be in the description below. If you're like me, you're a huge fan of trivia, and that's why I wrote It's Trivial 1000 Trivia Questions. Whether you're just a big fan of useless facts or you're starting your own trivia night and you need a resource, It's Trivial 1000 Trivia Questions is exactly what you are looking for, with 10 great categories from music, movies, superheroes, video games. It's all in there. There is something for everybody. It comes in paperback and hardcover. You can get it on Amazon.com or order it from your local bookstore. That's It's Trivial 1000 Trivia Questions. And if you pick up a copy, be sure to hit me up on Twitter at Grant L. Fletcher.